folding. I'm Loki low. Loki Loki. I'm Loki low. Yeah, I'm Loki Loki. Loki low. I'm Loki Loki. Cause y'all can hold me. I'm never folding. Hello, citizens. It's me again. Hold on to your breath like you lost your wind. Yeah, I came to win, and we could be friends. Or are you seeing double like you having twins? Smile on my face, is it devious? Never hurt nobody, I'm a genius. Play the ball, in my mind, hero. Got a hope, zero. And my brother a weirdo. Call myself a guy, but stars and spangles probably had it right. What I'm saying in the dark shall be heard in the light. I feel abandoned, don't know my famine. I've seen some famines, but time can have me. I keep the TVA at bay, I grab a blue cue. I fell for 20 minutes due to stranger real rude. The sun will shine upon us once again, this big move. And maybe one of these days I'll finally tell the truth. Low-key low, low-key low-key, low-key low, low-key low-key. I'm low-key low, I'm low-key low-key. Cause y'all can't hold me, I'm never folding. I'm low-key low, low-key low-key. I'm low-key low, yeah, I'm low-key low-key, low-key low. I'm low-key low-key, cause y'all can hold me, I'm never folding.
I am not doing get help, I hate that one. Then I use you for my purpose and throw away when I'm done. I dabble with mischief and manipulate for convenience, while still holding a smile, surpassing the easements. If I don't get caught, then what's the harm? I just want what's mine and it's part of my charm. From the Tesseract to the Dark World, Ragnarok to Thanos, trying to find my way, my mistakes and annos. My brother watched me die each time I fake my death. I'm a self-proclaimed savior. Do you miss me yet? As a master of illusion, rocks fly through my image. As I make peace with my daddy issues that so often leave me skittish. I have to get off the planet before the Hulk knows I'm here. It was all just a misunderstanding, can I make that clear? Count from zero, I move from the anti-hero until I jump timelines and create my own sequel.
Okay, I like it, Picasso.
Watch your profanity.
I'm low-key low, I'm low-key low-key, cause y'all can't hold me, I'm never folding. I'm low-key low.
Check. One. Check. Yo. What's up, selectors? It's Select Screen here. My camera froze. Of course it did. Good to hear from all you guys, man. We are going to be doing our watch party for Loki, man. I want to do something different for you guys here. I'm going to restart this camera. I'm going to pause this music real quick. Shout out to T-Man Does Games. Shout out to Super Mario Wii early in the chat, man. Let me get this camera fixed real quick. Super excited to have you guys here. We're going to be doing a watch party for Loki, aka Loki season 2. You're seeing it right here. And this is our watch party, man. We're not going to show any footage. Mario says, what up? Been a while. Yeah, man. Missed you around here. Yeah, a lot. Glad you're here. We're not going to show any footage, but we're going to start at the same time, and then we're going to watch. So if you've got Disney Plus, be hitting that refresh button. We got about 30 minutes until Loki season 2 starts. We're going to talk about right now what we're excited about. Yeah. What we think is going to happen. We can talk a little bit about the Jonathan Majors thing. A lot of stuff we have not been able to do yet. And so I want to do that. But to do something different, if you guys don't know, you heard Loki. That is me and my man Illustrate. You can find us at our link tree. If you go to the link tree, linktr.ee/select screen. The song is called Loki. It's under my old name, under G:*Inesis. It's supposed to be like the treble clef. But Genesis and Illustrate, Loki. And I want to do something different. We're going to do something really, really different. Oh, yeah! I'm going to perform this song for you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, it might be laggy. It might be off. I may forget the words. I haven't done the song in a while. But I'm going to do Loki, brand spanking live for you guys. Is that cool? It better be cool because we're doing it anyway.
Flawless victory.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Loki. Yeah. Check. Mario is hyped for season 2. Check it out. Yo. Loki. I'm Loki low. Yeah, I'm Loki. Loki low. Loki, Loki, cause y'all can't hold me. I'm never folding. I'm Loki low. Loki, Loki. I'm Loki low. Yeah, I'm Loki, Loki. Loki low. Loki, Loki. Check it out. Yo. Hello, citizens. It's me again. Hold on to your breath like you lost your wind. Yo, we could be friends, and we could be friends. Are you seeing double like you're having twins? Smile on my face. Is it devious? Never hurt nobody. I'm a genius. In a lead role. Hero. Zero. Weirdo. I call myself a god, but Stars and Spangles probably had it right. What I'm saying in the dark will be heard in the light. I feel abandoned. Don't know my family. Don't need some famines, but time can hand me. I keep the TVA at bay. I grab a blue cube. I fell for 20 minutes. Dudes were strange and real rude. The sun will shine upon us once again. That's real mood. And on one of these days, I'll probably that I'm Loki low. Yo, I'm Loki low. Yo, I'm Loki low. Cause y'all can't hold me. I'm never folding. I'm low-key low. Yeah, I'm low-key low. Yeah, I'm low-key low. Cause y'all can't hold me. I'm never folding. Go ahead, illustrate. That's what's up, man. Shout out to my man Illustrate on this. Low-key Loki. My man Super Mario is excited for this. I am as well. Look, everybody left the chat. That's all right. Let's talk about low-key Loki, man. Are we hyped for this? How are we feeling about Loki season 2? We got to talk about, man, where we are even with Marvel. I think that's a big thing we got to talk about tonight. And hopefully Facebook is on with us. I don't see Facebook on here live with us. You guys let me know. If you're on Facebook, let me know. But real quick, Mario, what are you excited about for Loki Loki season 2? I need to know that first. And we're going to flip over to some regular beats for y'all. We don't want to run the song too much. And I definitely don't want to get kicked off Facebook for it. You know how that goes. All right, that's cool. Yeah, man. I'm not seeing Facebook being live. That's okay. Yeah, I'm excited because this show should be really, really, really good. Season 1 was good. I think I gave it an A-, if I'm not mistaken, an A-. I enjoyed it. It was a little confusing at times, but I really like Sylvie, aka Loki. And I'm hoping that this season we get more answers. We got to talk about Jonathan Majors, man. I really liked his performance in Ant-Man. I really liked his season 1 performance even more. I thought he was amazing. He was flat out amazing. And I wonder if just like YouTube just kicked me off. Maybe that's what it is. And I'm talking to myself. Am I talking to myself? Or did I run everyone off? Could have been both. Let's see. And I wonder if just like YouTube just. No, okay, we're good. Never mind. All right. So Jonathan Majors getting in trouble with this. I don't like to speculate on things because I don't really do the rumor mill thing. I think there's other channels that do that better than mine. They've got sources. They've got all that stuff. And I don't like going out of turn. I don't like talking about stuff that I don't necessarily know about, because if I were a celebrity, I'd be mad. Like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. But what I will say is, from the outside looking in, it looks really, really weird to me. Really weird to me about what's going on. And I think Disney knows something that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? They know something because they haven't dropped Jonathan Majors yet. And I want to know what that is. Take this off for mature people on Kick. Should be good now. So where does that leave us? I mean, obviously, Jonathan Majors has recorded all this stuff and filmed all this stuff for season 2. They weren't going to just throw that out like they did Batman, right? So I think because things have been pushed out for so long, they had to just roll with it. And I think maybe that's why Marvel has suffered. Maybe their big bad was supposed to be in other stuff, but they don't want to put him in too much yet. Let me just send this link out to everybody. www.linktr.ee/select screen. I know we haven't ran the intro yet. We might try to get that Discord link corrected too. Yeah, definitely follow us over there, guys. We would really appreciate you doing that. So that's just a little bit of what we're going to talk about tonight. Let's run the intro. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's go. Whew, I feel like that was a super, super long intro. About a 12-minute intro, right? Just for the show. But nevertheless, you're here with me. I don't know what happened to Mario. We'll figure it out. I'm just glad y'all are rocking with me that are here. Let's see. Let me see if I can't do... Happy October to you guys too, man. Cool, man. Marvel needs a win. Marvel really needs a win. And unfortunately, I've liked the other Marvel stuff, but I'm a diehard. You know what I mean? They'd really have to do something stupid for me to not like Marvel stuff. And I mean, they've done some stuff like, for instance, I did not like Captain Marvel. I tried, but I like Captain Marvel a lot more than I liked Eternals. Eternals was really bad. Really bad. Let me put some chapters in here for folks too. Choose your destiny. Says people are watching. And we're about 15 minutes in already. We've got about 15 minutes left until the show is out. Let's talk Loki season 1 is our first chapter. And yeah, I don't know how to fix it. The one thing that kind of kept us going through phases 1, 2, and 3 was that we knew there was a big bad, right? We knew ultimately Thanos was coming, and that worked. And then the other thing that really worked was like, I don't know. Then he won. And then there was just so many things that made us watch. And then we got movies like Black Panther, where it was by itself, but it was really good. it's just stuff like that is not happening, and we don't know what the plan is. The writer's strike hurt it. Let's be honest. That definitely hurts. But I mean, what can Marvel do? I asked RL this last night on stream. What could Marvel do to fix things? And his thing is like the whole thing right now is hurt, right? The whole movie industry is really hurting. And then for them to have this whole strike thing, it really hurt the industry. I still think they can recover. My man MVP, who you guys have seen on the channel before, gosh, guys, he was saying the same thing. Like, what's coming out in October? It was supposed to be Kraven the Hunter, but Kraven got moved. And so it's been hard to do movie reviews. That's why we have games and stuff like that. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And I feel for the content creators that really are based only in that, because what are you going to do? I don't know. Now, let's see, let me drop this in here for you guys too in the description. That'll work. All right. I'm going to put a poll in the chat, or excuse me, a poll in the description. I want to know. Let's see. I want to know what your favorite phase of Marvel has been. So let's get a poll going. And we'll call it, what is your favorite MCU phase? And in here we'll put phase 1, phase 2, I guess I could have showed you guys how I'm doing this, huh? Phase 3. What are we in? Phase 4? Phase 5, aren't we? I'll put phase 5 too. Now, and that's the thing. We've had these phases, but we don't have a big bad. That's in the chat now. So let us know what you guys think in the description. Let's see, I'll save changes for that. And we'll update that. Let's see, about 19 minutes in. Poll and description. I really want to start engaging more with chat in these cool, fun ways through these polls and stuff like that. Like, I want to know what you guys are thinking, how you're feeling about some of this stuff. Yeah, that should do. And then we got about 10 minutes, you guys. Woo, 10 minutes till season. Let's see, season 2 starts. There it is. Again, we won't be showing any footage or anything like that, but we'll talk about it. You guys will see my reaction right here. Share this out, man. Let people know. I'm just going to double check. I don't think we've started yet. Did it start yet? Just in case. Glorious Purpose. I'm interested to see the title of the show as well. But we'll see. And what's crazy about all of this in season one is like, we should get Kang answers right from the jump. And that's what we've been waiting on, right? But what if we don't? What if we get a bunch of teasers in this first episode? Are people going to hang on? Are they going to wait for next week? Because Loki obviously was one of the higher rated Disney Plus shows, especially from Marvel. And why don't we do that? Let's rank them. Rank Marvel Marvel. I almost said Marvel versus DC. Marvel Disney Plus shows. Wonder if I can get one of those ranker things going on. Collider. Doesn't look like it. I thought maybe someone had built out a list or something like that. You know what I mean? That has like every show on it. I don't want every show. I just want the Disney Plus shows. I think they're going to be pretty. I just want a list, bro. Just give me a list. I don't need all the. All right, let's just do a list. We'll do our own. We still got about 8 minutes. We can do this in 8 minutes. Netflix series. This is going to only be the Disney Plus native shows. All right. Will this copy all of it? Oh, bro. Come on. I just want like a simple list. All right, I guess we'll just go from here, from the official Marvel website. All right, and we'll write them down on a notepad. Here we go. All right, starting with the worst. By far the worst Disney Plus. The Disney Plus shows that were the worst. Disney Plus native shows. Man, we're not going to count Legends because that's not a real show. Guys, I'm going to go with Miss Marvel. I know that sounds crazy. Nah, I can't go Miss Marvel. We got to go I Am Groot. I Am Groot. They're shorts. They're fine, but come on. So I Am Groot at the bottom. Then I'd probably put Miss Marvel. It was kind of a slog for me. To appease everyone, we got to go with She-Hulk. And we'll move these around. We'll move these around a little bit if we need to. Then I'm gonna go. Ugh. Oh man, this is tough. I'm gonna go Secret Invasion. I liked it up to a point, but it wasn't as satisfying as it needed to be. This is gonna surprise people. But next, I'm gonna put Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I'm willing, because it was through a COVID year, I'm willing to give that show a lot of slack because they really had to fix that movie or fix that show a lot. Above that, people are going to be mad at this one. This is a hot take. I'm going to put Moon Knight. And the only reason that's a hot take is I'm going to amend the list. I'm going to amend the list. Before Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm going to put What If. I liked What If for what it was. Then I'm going to put Moon Knight above that. Okay? But this is where a hot take is. I'm going to put Hawkeye. I think I'm going to put Hawkeye higher than you guys think. I'm going to put Guardians, the Guardian special. It was cool, but it wasn't great because there's one better than that on here. And I really liked Werewolf by Night. It's kind of one of those things I'm going to probably watch every Halloween. I liked Werewolf by Night a lot. I didn't know much about it, and I enjoyed it. Which brings us to kind of the last three here, right? The last three. Now, we're not doing Echo, Ironheart. These haven't come out yet. But I can tell you, these two are probably going to jump up pretty high. So we're down to these three. Hawkeye, Loki, and WandaVision. This is where we put Hawkeye. And I know what you guys are saying. How can you put Hawkeye so high? Hawkeye was better than Secret Invasion? I think it was. If you look and read the comic book, I read the comic book as the show was going on. There was a lot of stuff in that show that was right out of the comic book. And I really, really did enjoy the new Hawkeye. I really liked her a lot. Even though Clint wasn't super, super amazing. I really liked Hawkeye a lot. Especially for being a Christmas show. There's not a whole lot of lulls. And then we got the drop of Kingpin, which led to Daredevil. That's pretty big, man. That show was pretty dope. Of course, it kind of ties into Spider-Man. I liked Hawkeye. Again, depending on who you are, you may or may not agree with me on this one. But WandaVision next. A lot of people feel like WandaVision was the best. I liked what they did with WandaVision a lot more than I thought I would. But we got 2 minutes. But it's Loki. Loki was the best. So here's my list. Number 1 is Loki. WandaVision number 2. Hawkeye number 3. Werewolf by Night number 4. 5 is Guardians. 6 was Moon Knight. Moon Knight could have been up higher if they would have had more Moon Knight. What's up, RL? What If, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Secret Invasion, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, and I Am Groot. I Am Groot. Sorry, it added nothing for me. Miss Marvel, there was a mutant at the end. All right. That kind of saved it from being the bottom. But it was a little too young for me. And again, I think the surprise for a lot of people here is Werewolf by Night is so high. But Werewolf by Night was pretty cool. I think that was probably the best thing they did in Phase 4. Very, very cool. And they should do that with a lot more shows. Okay, RL said, yeah, if I detail everything for him. And yes, guys, spoilers. I'm going to go ahead and, on my end, mute the music on my end. And you guys can hear me okay? Hello, check. Let's see. Hello, check it. All right, you guys got me. Okay, I think we're good now. Should be good. Hopefully everybody can hear me. It is 7 o'clock. It is time for Loki, man. So I'm gonna flip back over this away, unless I got rid of my Canva, which I did. Flip this back. There we go. All right. Yes, spoilers, audio's fine. Great. All right, man. Let's jump into the show. Minimize that. So I got two. I may have two browsers up. I do. Okay. There we go. I had the actual Loki. Okay. There we go. All right. Here we go. Refreshing now. This show better be good, man. It better be good. Season 2 is entitled Ouroboros. Ouroboros. Starting right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, show. Let's run. Disney Plus is loading. No way did it crash. What if they crashed Disney Plus right now? All right, we're gonna have to do a restart here. Here we go. And we're live. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. Everybody else getting the spinning wheel of death? What's going on? Disney Plus. It's doing the little Disney Plus thing, but not actually playing the video. Oh my gosh, they're gonna have backlash. This happened with WandaVision too. Let's see, I'm just gonna check like IGN real quick. No way, it's not playing. What? Let me Google it. Oh, wow. I'm not seeing anything yet. Let me try to run something else on Disney Plus. Sorry about this, guys. Wow. All right, I'm gonna run season 1. Is it my browser? It is most definitely not my browser. Ooh, Disney Plus. Bro. Arl said, I'm your audio guy from Texas. I'll ask for my compensation after we reach 1 million subs, right? We need mods, bro. We need mods. If you're an MCU fan, you secretly been waiting for this show, but also disliking it at the same time. Well, here's the thing. We can't watch it. I don't know what's going on, but I can't skip forward. I can't skip back. Oh, man. Season 1 will play just fine. So it's something on Disney's end. What is going on? Did they upload like a bad file or something? This is nuts. I'm not seeing anything about it though. That's what's so crazy is. All right, I'm gonna sign out of that one. It might be on my end, guys. I'm gonna check. Loki season 2. Season 2. Because it's playing the little Disney thing every time. Ay, bro. Video will start after intro. All right, I'm going to show you guys. Check this out. All right, so here we go. Season 1. I'm going to play like 30. There it is. Season 1, right? Works. Season 2. Click it. And all of a sudden now it's working. All right. That's crazy. All right. Officially. Season 2 starting. Make sure I got the chat up so I can still see RL go. This is stupid. The show is stupid. Oh my gosh. All right. Officially starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to run through the recap with you guys. So we're just getting a recap of everything right now. What does the ranking show as of 5 minutes ago? What do you mean? Like the highest ranking one? Or the ranking of this show? I feel like Loki was the best one. Because it had the most bearing on the overall Marvel story. So we thought at the time, right? They introduced the big bad in Loki. And we thought Doctor Strange was going to have something to do with this. And WandaVision was going to kind of bring both of these together. My ranking for this show, I don't think this season is going to be as good as the first one. I really don't. Because I don't think Jonathan Majors is going to be the main focus. He can't be, right? Because he's the big bad. If he's not in like the first 4 episodes as the bad guy, and we're not defeating another version. All right, we are... Gosh, they even got my time all jacked up. We have 45 minutes left. I guess that's the way we're going to have to do the time code. Because even that's jacked up on Disney Plus right now. Oh, here we go. All right, we'll be at 2:30 in about 15 seconds. Marvel card right now. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2:30. Giant statue of Kang to start the show. That's what I'm saying. Big looming Kane from the jump. Who's Loki running from? The TVA. Why? Oh, because he's a variant again. Oh! Loki just jumping out of a building? Oh, boy. One thing I don't like about this show is that there's no superhero costumes. Tom Hiddleston's overacting for Loki is just amazing. No, he's wearing the same old, you know, like TVA collared shirt with a tie. You know, he's not Loki at that point. What is that symbol? I can't even describe that. It looks like a sword and shield. And RL brought up a good point. Why no costumes? I don't know. I don't know why they got him in TVA stuff still. See, he's phasing like he's, or out of phase like in Spider-Verse. New Rockstars doesn't believe that that's what's going on. So far, RL, all he's doing is running. No one knows who he is. As he's trying to talk to Casey. And like, he's just literally just ran into people. And that's it. So the timeline, he's on the wrong timeline basically right now. Wait, so everything we just watched, he just broke through like a glass and everything. We don't know yet. We're like in the TVA right now, RL, and like that was weird. So he jumped in a car out of a window, lands in a car kind of Star Wars style, breaks through. This thing falls on the ground and creates a dent in the floor. Then all of a sudden he glitched out and the mark was on the floor, but no car. Where timelines are already jacked up. Now Mobius is talking all about all the branch timelines now. Okay, so he's been teleported to another. He's like bouncing between timelines now. No, everyone, it's just the TVA chasing him right now. Renslayer's still missing, of course. The only thing we've seen of King already is just like this huge statue in the middle of where the TVA was for that timeline. But now we're on this other timeline and there's no statue. Oh gosh, dude. Loki just randomly glitched in. Yeah, there was a statue of Kang. Like a huge, like in the middle of the cathedral thing. Yeah. He keeps like glitching in and glitching out. So see, where is Renslayer now? We don't know. Gosh, dude, he's glitching hard though. He's trying to get to Mobius, and I get it, but jeez.
Acknowledge me!
Right now, RL, like, even describing anything to you, I mean, all we're doing is like looking around the TVA right now. Okay, now, oh, remember those big faces in season 1 that were the 3 guys, and they all ended up being fake? And a different timeline is totally different. This time it's all Kangs. More of a recap again. What were those robot things called? I forget what they were called. So, dude, we're jumping between 2 different timelines right now. One with Kangs everywhere, one with like a big painting. And I don't even know. Like, oh, He Who Remains, though. Oh, Renslayer. Renslayer. And He Who Remains were together. That makes sense. That's good. Can I have some of that? So they're just trying to explain to everybody? Like, is that the goal of all this? I think so. This is like a courtroom drama between 15 and whoever these other upper people are. The timekeepers, yeah. Earl says together, as in what meaning relationship Kang and Renslayer? The family channel I just saw you pop. This family channel I just saw you pop up. Well, they were on the radio, like on this digital tape. And every time Loki like glitches into the room, oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I just got water. Oh, so it's been a front. Oh my gosh. So again, Kang has been hiding. Nobody knew behind a wall. Wow, Loki looks nuts. Kang hiding as someone else. Ooh. Could be. Of course, everyone's blaming Sylvie at the end of time. There's so much stuff. Oh, I got you right here, bro. Macaroni and cheese. I'm putting it in Discord right now. He's like freaking out, man. I mean, bro, you can come by and get some of this mac and cheese. Soon, you never know. Oh, there's all kinds of paintings and stuff of Kang coming. That'd be a good idea, yeah. How would I rank? Would I currently rank this episode? More mysteries. I get they got to set up the show, but Looks really painful when he's glitching out. Right now, I mean, this seems like a mid-season episode so far. I mean, the big twist is he keeps glitching out. Morbius is still really funny. I'll give him that. Have they referenced anything from the films or any shows? Not really. Nothing directly. Just, again, not even Kang the Conqueror. Right now, it's just all been He Who Remains from season 1. Wasn't Mobius, the Mobius strip in that Iron Man figured out? Ouroboros. Okay, that's the name of this episode. Kang, the same thing. Yes, but Loki doesn't seem to know anything about Kang. He keeps referring to him as He Who Remains. Because he just came from the Citadel. I think they're two different versions of Kang, according to Ant-Man. Everything that we've seen of Kang, though, has been a statue so far. Or He Who Remains, I guess. Gosh, bro, he just freaked out again. Oh, they call it time slipping. They keep repeating everything over and over again in different timelines. This OB guy or Aurora Boris is confusing me. Oh. So when Loki time slips, now the person in the present remembers what's happening in the past. Oh boy. This is so confusing, RL. I can't even tell you. There's things happening in the past that Loki's affecting from the future. So he's in the future and he jumps to the past. He fixes things in the past and it's affecting this OB guy in the present. So he's like, hey, do you have this part in the current time? And he's like, no, I don't have it. Then we go to the past. Loki tells him, you need this part. And then we go back to the present. And he's like, oh, wait, yes, I do have it. What is going on? Having power surges throughout the whole TVA. Why is that a problem? I'm lost. It's time to get real. Is it worth buying Disney Plus just to watch Loki? Season 1, yes. Season 2, not. That door just opened up like X-Men, and it's got a giant X on it. Hang on, I'll tell you if it's trash or not here in about 30 seconds. If Patrick Stewart rolls through here, that would be crazy. That looked a lot like Cerebro. Okay, there's a room that takes time and converts it into a timeline. So there's some repercussions, obviously, from what she did in season 1. Oh, Miss Minutes had something to do with it. I don't think you're going to like this episode, RL. I'll put it that way. What is going on? I don't think you're going to like this, Ara. I really don't. The goal is for Loki to prune himself so he can be pulled back into the right time. The tone is it's in line with season 1 for sure. Again, it's not what I want out of season 2 though. I understand they've got to have a new plot line, but I want answers about Kang. This is the problem with the MCU right now. We're doing all this other stuff. We want to know about Kang. And Loki was trying to do that. He was like, he's coming. He's coming. There's going to be problems. And Mobius and everybody kind of pulled him off that into this new adventure. Okay, now he's in the future. I don't think you're gonna like this, man. It's just there's potential, but I see why like IGN didn't like the first 4 episodes, because the mission here already is pretty crazy. Like, imagine you didn't watch season 1. I watched season 1 like twice, and I've seen Ant-Man maybe twice. I'm still confused. Now we're in the future. Loki's running around and the TVA looks like it's being destroyed. Yeah, IGN said that it was kind of a mess. And their reviews are here and there, right? Sometimes they're spot on, sometimes they're not. I guess that's all reviews, but I think they gave it like a 6. Other places have given it like an 8. I'm sitting at about a 7 right now, like a C. Like, the premise is cool. I think if I watch this again, okay, no big king statue in the middle of TVA land. This is good drama. But they've literally like physically made time here. Good amount of drama here. But there's a lot of like, what is going on? Loki's lost in time. Okay. Pick up the phone, Loki. Jeez. Of course it's Sylvie. Okay, they just pruned him again. Like, I am so confused, bro. I am so confused. I gotta watch this again. I mean, I'm not helping, bro, in conveying it, but there's so much going on. They're again after Sylvie. And that's the end of the episode. I'm going to give that a... no missed minutes. I want to see if there's something at the end. There is. Okay, there's something at the end. Maybe it saves it. I didn't love that episode. I'm going to tell you that, though. Lots of questions. Why were the lights blinking? What does that mean? We're not talking about the variants anymore. Now, what if this whole season is like that same scene for 6 episodes? I'm sure there's some kind of clues in all of this. Something to do with the cracked floor. And no sight of Kang. Something's up with Mrs. Minutes. That's why I keep watching this, because I like Tara Strong. Was that a Doctor Strange ring? And Kevin Feige's behind this. So you know in like the first episode of WandaVision, how we were like, oh man, what's going to happen next? This is the same feeling, but opposite. It's like, what's going to happen next? I have no idea. And it's not a good feeling. Bronxton, Oklahoma, 1982. Well, Sylvie's got her costume, which I thought was probably the best costume in the first season. And a throwback McDonald's. A super throwback McDonald's. What is going on? Why is Sylvie in a 1982 McDonald's? What is going on? Okay, she's gonna try and go and live her life. Well, RL, my friend, the answer is no. The answer is no. Right now, do not get Disney Plus for that. That was, I was going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a low score, man. I'm going to give that a D. I'm going to give it a 6. There was some drama there, but it's the first episode. We know he's not going to die in the first episode. And one of the coolest parts of season 1 was when he pruned himself, right? And he went into the void, and then he saw all the other Lokis. They did it right now. Like, the first thing they do in episode 1 of season 2 is like, oh, you got to just prune yourself to stop glitching out. How did they figure it? Earl said, it's like, it's not a good feeling for the MCU doing this consistently. It's making me lose even more trust in MCU, even though they lost it already, because, you know, I would have bought it if it was good. Yeah, I can't. I can't say that was a good episode. I can't say that was a good episode at all. We got a bunch of questions, and that's not what Marvel needs right now. Marvel needs to answer questions ASAP. We need to know what's going on with Kang right now. Mystery right now is not what the MCU needs. And confusing plot lines like that. Yeah, man. And here's the other problem. Let's say they drop the full thing tonight, all 6 episodes, and we watch episode 2 and it answers something. It could all change, right? But no, they've got to do this whole 1 episode a week thing. That's going to kill this show. Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Nope.
Earl said, "Man, this is ridiculous," and even haven't even watched the clip. And you know me, man. I tend to be pretty like trying to find the silver lining of stuff. That episode was definitely worse than everything in season 1. I'm really kind of lost for words, man. I'm kind of on the night that Kraven the Hunter was supposed to come out, and you guys drop a bomb like this.
Bruh.
Right from silver to bronze. Yeah. I don't know if I could even give that a bronze. There was the one part of the whole episode that had some drama to it just brought up more questions. Like, why didn't he answer the phone? He just saw Sylvie. Who pruned him? Pruning was a big deal in the first season. Now it's just like, oh, prune Loki. DC EU has a chance to be dominant if they want the torch. I don't know. I don't know. Because Blue Beetle, I know James Gunn has said Blue Beetle's not the official start, but yet he's going to use Blue Beetle later on, he said. He's confirmed, like hard confirmed, yes, Blue Beetle will be back. So that's the start of everything. And Blue Beetle was not bad, but we've seen Blue Beetle 20 years ago. It was called Iron Man 1. And then we're going to get a no-name cartoon that we have to watch. And then we get more Superman. And then we're recasting Batman. And there's going to be a Joker movie. And there's going to be a Batman and Robin movie. Was Blue Beetle better than episode 1, season 2? Yes. Blue Beetle was... If Blue Beetle came out at the same time Iron Man was, DC would be right on track with Marvel at their highest point. Because Blue Beetle is like beat for beat Iron Man 1. And I get it, they're restarting. But some of the same problems in Iron Man 1, like he puts the suit on and it looks cool. And he does stuff with it, but then he kind of gets out of it quickly. Same thing in Blue Beetle. Like, think about in Iron Man where he goes to the other country and he shoots, one of the missiles off. And you're like, oh, that was so dope. And then he walks off and it blows up. And it's like, that scene was like 30 seconds. That's how Blue Beetle is. Like, he fights and you're like, cool, I want to see more of that. And they're like, nope, got to go do a family scene now. But it was entertaining. I will say that. This first episode of Loki, all that did was make me more confused. I was really hoping IGN was wrong. And if there's 4 weeks of this, the last 2 episodes aren't better than this, And I'm a Marvel junkie, bro. You guys know me. You know how much I love superhero stuff, how much I love Marvel stuff. I mean, if you put, because here's why I'm gonna rank this movie so low, or this episode so low. Let's say it's 6 acts, right? 6 acts to make the Loki season 2 movie. Comparing that to the first act, comparing that to the first section of Across the Spider-Verse, where Gwen finally decides to go with Spider-Man 2099 with Miguel, it's not even close. It's not even close. And you spent 45 minutes not accomplishing what Across the Spider-Verse did in the first 3 or 4 minutes. I'm really bummed, bro. Like, you guys have no idea. I don't even...
I demand a worthier opponent!
Arl says the roster is tough. What you just said about DCU lineup is if they get it right, they can't be stopped. You can't tell me if they get those lists of films to the right place and tone that it wouldn't be tough. Yes. But the problem is how much involvement did he have in Blue Beetle? Because I tell you what, say what you want, but I liked Man of Steel. And I've pretty much, I hated Superman Returns. I think that was one of the worst movies. And I really, really hated Batman versus Superman. Like, a lot. I like the director's cut because stuff made sense in that. But the original Batman versus Superman was really bad. If we get a kind of sorry Superman movie, and we're going back to young Superman, I've been saying this for years. I don't want to see him fight Zod again. I don't want to see him fight Brainiac. I want a human Superman movie where have him fight even Metallo. I would take Metallo. But I don't want otherworldly. Just give me another season of Smallville at this point. That's what I want. RL, I love superhero stuff too. MCU has to go rated R or full PG-13, no rating less. I see what you're saying. But here's the thing about it, bro, is like what made the MCU great and what made the DCEU fail is if you paid the price of watching everything in a row, you were rewarded. Things made sense and there was progression. And I've been really consistent on this. Phases 1 through 3, we had some solo stories, but everything moved the overall narrative, even a little bit. Phase 4 has absolutely not. It didn't change anything. And now Phase 5 is duplicating that. This is the 3rd project? What else did we have in Phase? Well, Ant-Man. I'm so disappointed. I'm going to read your other comment here in just a second, bro. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Kind of moved the needle, right? We got more on Kang. Guardians 3 Guardians 3 was fine. Right? It was James Gunn. Just like you said, I believe in James Gunn. Guardians 3 was fine. It was fitting. That movie, but Guardians 3 should have started phase 4, right? We know that movie was going to be what it was. It was good. Then we got the Marvels, which is somewhat tainted by Secret Invasion. And I wanted to like Secret Invasion. There's parts of Secret Invasion I really like. But the way that show ended was not. It didn't do it. Deadpool could be amazing. And I'm excited for Captain America Brave and the Bold because we're bringing back stuff from phase 1. But where does Kang the Conqueror fit in any of this? You're telling me Kang the Conqueror? Okay, I'd be willing to bet a sandwich. Kang the Conqueror is not showing up in the Marvels. Right? It has nothing to do. He has nothing to do with that. Deadpool 3, he could be huge in that. And that could change everything. Captain America Brave and the Bold, I guarantee you is going to have nothing to do with Kang. Thunderbolts, both of those shows are all ground level heroes. And then Blade. I don't want Kang the Conqueror anywhere in Blade. That's the one that should be completely standalone. And that should be Blade, vampires, and a Wesley Snipes cameo. That's what that movie should be. So where in phase 5 are we setting up Secret Wars? Are we setting up Kang Dynasty? Loki? Well, we just spent, 25% of Loki not talking about Kang the Conqueror. I'm pissed off right now.
You suck.
Oh, I'm mad right now. Earl said, yeah, I honestly don't know where the Kang will show up. I mean, potentially, looking at it from that perspective, Ant-Man and the Wasp might be the best movie in phase 5. If we're looking at it from the perspective of moving that narrative, let's look at DC's lineup. I think they're calling it just DCU, right? See. Aquaman. And I know Gunn said that none of these movies count until Superman, but and I liked the first Aquaman, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't matter. And that just ruins it. And I like Black Manta. Aquaman, pass. I mean, I'm going to see it, but as far as story, I'm talking about the overall DCU, pass. Joker, same thing. Doesn't count. Pass. It's going to be good. That's going to be a good movie. But then we get Superman Legacy. I don't know if I'm just being biased because of this picture. I hate this picture. And I'm like, if that's what they're using as inspiration for Superman, it's not what I want. Homeboy looks soft, bro. The Batman 2, it's going to be off the chain. But we don't know about Wonder Woman 3. She said it was going to happen. Gunn won't commit to it. Supergirl, I feel like it's too early. Brave and the Bold, unless it's Michael Keaton, which they're not going to do. And Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing has potential. It could be a lot like Werewolf by Night. The Authority, again, no idea. That could be great. Who knows? And then we're getting that Penguin TV show. That could be good too. That could be good. Of the two, I agree with you, RL. Of the two, I'd still rock with DC's. I see your point. They've got the potential. My only criticism of this is, if we're going to do Superman, I just don't think Superman's the way to go for the first movie, because they're going to fall into the same trap that they did with Justice League. You're going to have to either depower Superman or overpower Batman. And I wish they would just start street level and build like Marvel did. Start with Batman, Flash, Green Arrow. Build those up. Then when Superman comes, then we can go up. You know what I mean? Arl says, I'm all on board, just waiting for everything to drop that they learned from MCU. We got to give it a shot, and I'm with you on that. They've got way more potential. Way more potential. Because that Marvel slate, I don't know. I'm a go, bro. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at Loki right now. I'm really mad. I appreciate you rocking with me, man. We're going to call it a night. Guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. You guys know how we do on this channel, man. I usually try to find the positives. And I'm pretty frustrated with the MCU right now. And I've held out hope and been an apologist for a long time. But that's bad. Arl says, James Gunn will do fine. Start with Superman. Use your big gun first, because he was to put people in seats, and any Superman film will have fans in the seat. That's true. And you got to kind of make up some ground, though, too. I see what you're saying. Oh, my gosh. We're having a breakdown upstairs, too. All right, bro. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. linktr.ee/select screen. Be kind to one another. Remember to choose your destiny.
Choose your destiny.
I'm out.